Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. Before we head to the next city, we have to pick a partner to go on the Ferris wheel. This is what I'm going to say is the romance section of the game. So, before we do that, based on feedback, I raised the background music ever so slightly, just one singular tick. If you don't notice any difference, fantastic. Hopefully, it should mean that the music is less drowned out by voices in combat, but we'll see. Anyway, off to the Ferris wheel, and there's only one partner for us. We obviously have to choose the romance option that we ended Persona 5 with, which is Makoto. So, hey, Makoto, you wanna go on a Ferris wheel? Hello.
Is something the matter?
Good evening, how are things?
What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Makoto? Let's do it.
Let's get going.
Oh, a Ferris wheel? That sounds like fun. Shall we go then? There was no other option. No doubt in my mind. I never would have thought there was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city. The city lights are so beautiful. Thanks for inviting me, Alpax. So, am I wrong to consider this a date? You nailed it. Yes, I thought so. Well, I hope I don't embarrass myself. I'm sorry if I don't seem like my usual self. I'm just not used to situations like these. Now that I'm in college, the other girls I know tell me about their boyfriends all the time. I got myself worked up thinking about how they're all growing up around me while I'm stuck being a kid or something of the sort.
Oh my.
Wow, I haven't changed at all, have I? Well, that's not true. You've changed quite a bit since we first met you.
Do you think so?
Do you mean that in a positive way? I hope so. I'm just realizing, is the background actually rotating slightly? Are we rising in the air, or is it kind of just bobbing back and forth? I think we are actually rising. It's kind of neat that it's doing the full ride. Anyway. Right.
I was thinking.
Last year, you all taught me that I had the power to change within me all along. But now, I'm seeing the good in things that never change, like how close we've grown. I want to stick with the Phantom Thieves for as long as possible. You, most of all. That's why we have to solve this case and clear your name, no matter what. We enjoyed the Sapporo evening view together.
So I went to talk to Kyoto, but nothing new came out of it.
Okay, so it looks like that section was just literally, do you want a scene with a character? Here you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Nice little bit of backstory.
All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma.
Okay. What about her phone?
Not to worry. I have it with me. Here.
Now that's what I want to see.
After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Kyoto, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil.
Yeah, all making sense so far.
At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
I'm just thinking along that line as well. Actually, Morgana has a very good point. So none of these people are generating palaces, right? And Morgana thinks there's one mastermind behind it all. Here's the thing. If there is a mastermind behind it all, we would not be fighting him. We would not fight them in a jail. We would fight them in a palace, because the person who's behind this whole thing would have to have a palace, right? It just makes sense, because they would have a distorted desire, and they would be inherently a bad person until we change their heart. However, what if the person who is behind it all is not human? Then they wouldn't have a palace, which lends credence to the AI idea. I think there's more to it. I think Emma is probably behind it, because that way there's no single person to target. At least that's my theory. Maybe the final jail is the person who is in charge of Medice, because that would mean that they are controlling people via Emma, but they don't realize it. Like, it's the same situation. I think that could work quite well. That's just my current theory, though.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo. Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
So somebody is finding people with traumatic pasts, and he's using those pasts, or they're using these pasts to, like, hold them in? Like, to make them collect desires? By, like, isolating them, I guess? I don't know. I'm trying to think of it, just thinking it step by step.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist?
To keep the monarch confined?
Right. I think so too.
And that would also explain why they're called jails.
What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in?
You mean they're trapped?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch. And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
Let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
That makes sense.
How's Kyoto-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed, but I did find traces of surveillance. I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into, though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Our first suspect is Medice, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
You have a call from Ichinose.
Oh, okay.
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse in communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know.
Fantastic.
So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech, not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside.
You see what I'm saying? The Emma theory is continuing to hold some weight, because if Emma's behind it, as an AI entity, this all lines up.
But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting.
Never mind.
It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medice.
Why Okinawa?
Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more. and I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Matisse apparently has a research lab. Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public, and when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that?
That's pretty crazy, actually.
So, if Emma's been altered in any way, I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information?
Yeah, I still think you're evil and that this is a trap, but I think you've been useful in this situation. Well done.
Ooh, is that praise I hear? You mean I did a good job? Woohoo! Go me! Well, guess it's bye for now, Phantom Thieves. Please regale me with tales of your adventure another time.
So what did Ichinose-san say?
Okinawa?
Crystal clear waters?
She's just like, ooh, holiday destination.
Shisa statues? Juicy pineapples?
Shinsuko cookies?
Sugarcane.
That's not what I was expecting.
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going, but Kokojima is a bit far from the Okinawa mainland. Then I guess we'd have to go by plane.
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way.
That's what you're naming this thing?
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
Give me a sec. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear.
It sounds like he's speaking to a wife or girlfriend. That would be my guess.
Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... Oh.
You got hung up on.
Okay, guys. Plane to no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Absolutely fine by me.
Did you say Kyoto?
Why Kyoto?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know, cop stuff.
Go home, apologize for missing an anniversary. Yeah, that makes sense.
After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry to Okinawa from there. That ought to cut down on time.
But that's still quite a distance, even to Kyoto.
Not to worry, I'll do the driving.
Hey, permanent member of the team.
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just, I don't have much experience behind the wheel. Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly,
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
Oh, okay.
If we're leaving from here, you'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be...
About 21 hours, give or take.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like he lit a fire under his ass.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
I'm glad somebody is pumped for this trip.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
Pedal to the metal.
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
It's been a wild ride, but now we're even closer to the truth. Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Make sure you leave nothing undone. Alright, did we get any new requests?
Here's what I found.
Nope. Okay. Anybody want to talk? Yeah, we have some people who want to talk. We'll go double check that they are actually wanting to talk and not just there. Yeah, they do. Okay, cool. So we'll do some talking and some shopping. Hello.
Yo!
Yo, check this out, Alpax. The detailing on this thing is unreal. It's a wooden bear statue. Those eyes, that face, and see how it looks like it's actually moving? Inari would probably have a lot to say about that. I saw it and I just had to have it. Apparently they carve these from trees around here. Makes sense seeing as how it's solid wood. I'm more into collecting PVC figures and stuff, so I've never had too much interest in this kind of thing. Still, I know cool when I see it. Do me a favor and put this in the hideout, okay? Awesome, sure, let's do that. Think I might find myself a new favorite, and it's all thanks to this trip. Hello.
Good evening.
Sapporo's given me some wonderful memories. Which reminds me, I bought this at the general store and I was hoping you'd hold on to it for me. If I ever fall down and start crying again, I want you to show me this. It'll remind me of all that happened here and that people can always get back up no matter what. A salvia charm? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. I truly hope that we come back here someday. Sorry, the reason my mind broke there is I thought I said a saliva charm and I was like, what is a saliva charm? But salvia sounds better. Is it? Wait, there we go. Null forget. All right, sure. We'll just ignore that. Anyone else here? No. You know what? While we're here, can I have some corn?
What'll it be?
I would like some corn, please.
Thanks a
Thank you.
Come again.
Right, see you later. Right, let's head to Suzushino and see if anyone else wants to talk to us. It's nice that we're getting some items, though. Little reward for going around. We need to look out for that wooden bear in our hideout as well. Hello.
Oh.
I suppose we should say our goodbyes to Sapporo. It's too bad we couldn't stay a little bit longer. Sad. Nothing came out. I was really hoping we'd see one.
Huh?
Came out? What do you mean? Futaba told me that ghosts have been known to appear in Suzushino. Can we maybe save this conversation for later?
Huh.
Futaba gets pretty excited about urban legends and stuff. They're just rumors though. Right? Scared of ghosts. Interesting, we'll note that one down. Sorry Alpax, Makoto and I tried this place earlier. And the food tasted just as amazing as it looked. We really had a great time. It had the calories to match too. We should probably get our butts in gear and work it all off. That parfait probably had around 500 calories or so. Nothing an hour of running won't fix.
What?
An hour? That's worse than I thought it was gonna be. Maybe we could just spend some time exploring the jail instead. That's an interesting question. Does the jail lower your calories while you're in it? Because time is diluted in the jail, as in, you know, the amount of time we spend in the jail is not equal to the amount of time in the real world. So, if you could lower your calories in there, you've effectively got your own little place to exercise, which doesn't take any time. That's an interesting proposition.
Oh, welcome.
It's still evening, and I guess evening is one singular thing, so it's all sold out. Oh, that's kind of disappointing that evening's all one thing, so you don't get multiple, like, you know, you can't buy multiple things during the evening. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, are you in a different pose? No, I think they're still cheering about the pharmacy. I just want to check this. This will confirm if evening's one event.
How can I help you?
Okay, so
You
not
done?
completely one
Want
event,
yours
just
all?
that one shot.
Want yours that all?
Okay.
Want yours that all? Want yours that all?
I'm
Here
obviously
yours that
buying all of this.
Want yours that all? Here you go.
Would be
Thank
nice if
you.
there was a quicker way to buy, but hey, whatever. It works. It's functional, and that's all you can really ask for. Hello.
Yo!
Grams is gonna be driving all night, yeah? We should probably get him someone to help him stay awake.
Indeed.
How about this one? 8 heads of sleep-slaying terror, unstoppable Orochi, 50 milliliters. Shit sounds kinda dangerous.
Ah, man.
Anyhow, I really don't want to go in here. Wonder if we can just order online or something. Hello, can we speak to you? Oh no, we cannot speak to Yusuke. He is not speakable. That's not a word. Who cares? Right.
What's up?
I would like to buy that. Thank you. Maybe it's just the SP that's one buy, because that one's, no, it was HP at the other one as well, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll take a little cut across here. Oh, we got these people who we've now freed who we can speak to. We did a Phantom Thieves event at the club, and the line was out the door, man. Popped so many damn champagne bottles, I nearly lost count, haha. If I ever meet a Phantom Thief, I'd like to shake their hand. Well, it's your lucky day. Anyway. In here, I would like to buy that. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Right, let's check the dust people over here. Listen, you wouldn't believe this. That perv actually apologized to me yesterday. Seems like he was working for the mayor. He said the press conference motivated him to clean up his act or something. Apparently his work had caused him all this pent-up stress. Not that it's any excuse to be an absolute pig. But he did drop a lot of money on us last night. He'd better have learned his lesson. Hello. Mayor Kyoto's only human. We all make mistakes from time to time, don't we? Even after all that's happened, I still believe. I have a feeling she's not out of this race just yet. Can't admit that he's wrong even when it was a metaphysical thing causing it. That's fine. Anything in here?
We've got it all.
I'll buy
Made
the
your
SP,
choice.
sure.
Thank you. Please come again.
Yeah, I guess it's just the sweet shop that's broken. Oh well, whatever. Maybe it's meant to be a one-use shop. Right, let's head back there. Almost just walked in front of a car again. I mean, just, you know, everyday things. Let's go this way and do a little save.
I'll just add this.
And then I think it's time to head out, probably. Although we should probably check the shop before we do that. Right, shop. I do like how peaceful it is there.
This should be. What are you selling?
We'll sell the frozen spoon.
There's a sale.
We're gonna buy everything that's on sale because why would we not?
How many would you like? You want
There we
thanks
go.
for your patron? How many would you like? You want thanks
Yep.
for your patronage?
All
How
of
many
this
would
too.
you like? You want thanks for your patronage?
Wonderful. Then we're gonna buy
How
all
many
of this.
would you like? You thank you very much. How many would you like? You thank you very much.
It's gonna be
You
the
want
same
thank you very
thing.
much. How many would
I
you
just realized I
like?
should
You
do
want
this from the
thanks for your
other side because then I only have to press the
You want
down
your
arrow
line
and I don't
quite
have
a
to
bit.
switch between down
You
and
want
up.
thank you very much.
It's these little optimizations
You want put it
that
to
are really
good
the
use,
most
okay?
important thing in the game.
You want
So
put it to good use. How many
you
would
know.
you like? You put it to good use. How many would you like? You
Put
put
it
it to good use.
How many would you like? You put it
want
to
put
good
it to good
use.
use. Okay. You
There
want.
we go.
You're buying quite a bit.
I am buying
want
quite a
thank you
bit.
very
You're
much.
right. Right, we bought all of that. We're not going to spend any more money. We're also not going to cook because we want to make the new recipes. Oh, you can see the wooden bear. I wish we could hide it, but like it's right next to the velvet room thing right there. That's kind of neat. Yeah. Okay, so we're slowly building up some souvenirs in here. We're making it feel all homely. Oh, and we can see Zenkichi's now in there in the driver's seat. That's kind of neat. Oh, I guess was Makoto standing in the driver's seat before, or sitting in the driver's seat before? Maybe. No, she was probably still standing there. But anyway, that's kind of cool. We have no requests that I care about. We can get the Divine Grace one done anytime we want, so let's just go to the next city. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to save just in case, but I think we got everything. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Let's go. Okay, we're off to Okinawa. Ready? Hurry up and take a seat.
Would you like me to drive for a while?
Don't worry about me. You just get some sleep. We've still got a long way to go.
Are you sure?
Are you sure you're okay?
You kids don't need to be worrying over an adult like that. This is nothing for me.
To be fair, you are an excellent driver. The RV tends to shake a lot more when I'm behind the wheel.
I may not look it, but I used to patrol in a squad car. Driving's second nature to me at this point.
Still, 21 hours of driving is it's quite a lot, really. Teach me how.
Sure, once you've got a license.
How tough is it, being police?
Now, we know that Makoto wanted to join the police, and that her father was a policeman, so that all makes sense. Its line of questioning makes sense.
Well, it sure ain't easy. Oh, right. You're studying to become some police bigwig, aren't you, Nijima?
Yes, but I've only just begun.
I like that it's all connecting in. I wonder if we're going to get some more resolutions from other characters as to where their storylines went.
Wouldn't really recommend it myself. This job's nothing but hell.
Oh, wow. Very encouraging.
Your hours are a mess. You get transferred all over the place. Anything goes down at the scene, you get blamed.
Maybe so, but My heart's set on it, no matter how tough it may be.
You'll do great, Makoto.
Thank you.
Well, if your heart's set, then do what you gotta do. But as your future senior, I'll share this. The harder you work, the more you wind up putting the people in your life on the back burner.
Yeah, I think it's definitely, I'm thinking it's gonna be wife who we're gonna meet. I would say that it could be, husband, but it's a Persona game. Let's be realistic. It's gonna be wife or girlfriend. But, yeah. Okay. I think we see what's happening in his life here.
Criminals don't care about your schedule. Tragedies don't care. You'll barely see your own home. Sit on that for a bit. Then decide if the force is right for you.
Well, I am already quite aware. And speaking of, don't you have any family waiting for you at home?
Uh-huh.
Good question.
Trouble at home?
Aw, can it? Just mind your own business. Let's just say you've got to think about yourself before you can worry about anyone else.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
What's up now?
You just reminded me of my father, is all. He was an officer, too. Unfortunately, he lost his life on duty.
I see.
He took his job a lot more seriously than you seem to, but when you boil it down, you two are actually quite similar.
You shouldn't diss your father so badly, comparing him to me. So, Nijima? When you were little, your old man probably wasn't home often either, was he? How'd you feel about that?
Now I'm starting to think it's daughter or son. Yeah, now I'm moving on. I'm thinking it's maybe a child here.
Well, in retrospect, I'm very proud. My father was an officer who acted on his beliefs all the way to the end. He taught me that his duty was to keep people from being hurt. It may just be his influence on me, but I think becoming an officer is still an admirable path in life.
If only that were always true. Our ability to help is restrained. The shrewder and more malicious the target, the less we can actually serve them justice. Held back by superiors, held back by the red tape, held back by all sorts of laws. The only thing the police do is obey orders, even when they involve total injustice or an absence of human logic. Basically, the cops I see every day are nothing but a bunch of spineless dogs. And that includes when I'm looking in the mirror.
Oh. So you're a dog too, Zenkichi?
I'm a lot more loyal to my master than I look. But anyway, that wasn't what I was getting at. I meant, when you were still just a kid, how did you feel about your dad rarely being home, Nijima?
Oh, when I was younger? I did understand that it was part of his job, but I do remember missing him, still. But at least I always had my sister with me.
I see. Sorry to bother you with all that. You guys had better get to sleep already.
I really like that conversation there. It's not often in Persona that you just get like a nice conversation between two of the characters. It doesn't really have any stakes. It's not advancing anything. It's just like, a conversation to understand the characters better. It's just something you don't often get, and it's nice to have.
If we run into trouble while you're all too tired, I'm the one who'll be in real deep shit.
Alright, it's Monday. We're on the road.
I slept so much that even sleep's boring now. What do?
Well, is anyone feeling peckish yet? Although I suppose we've nearly reached Kyoto.
Come on, Ryuji! Make us laugh.
Don't tell me to perform for you. I ain't some comedian.
Shit, not now.
I'll answer it for you.
Well, I guess there's no reason not to. Go ahead. Make it quick, though. Just say I'm driving, and then I'll call back later.
I'm far too curious to do just that, Zenkichi. The caller ID says that it's somebody named Akane.
Hello? It's way past noon. Where are you?
Definitely daughter.
Don't tell me you forgot what day it is. We were supposed to visit Mom's grave together.
Wow. Alright. That went from 0 to 100 very quick. I'm sorry to hear that.
Huh? Who is this? Please give him his phone back.
Sorry, he's driving right now.
Driving? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
What is it? Who's calling?
Is it some kind of emergency?
Why don't you just pull over, Gramps?
Do I hear a bunch of girls with you? What an asshole! You're just out partying right now, aren't you?
Ooh, she sounds pissed.
You really are the worst! Don't bother coming home again! You don't even deserve to visit Mom's grave!
Well, that went well.
I don't know the details, but is everything all right?
She is not happy.
I see.
So, who was that anyway?
My daughter?
Daughter? You have one?
What? Don't sound so surprised.
God damn it. Sorry, time to floor it. Hang on to your seats, kids.
Oh. We're in Kyoto.
Okay, we're in Kyoto city limits. Is this good? I really have to go.
Oh, right. See ya.
Just park this somewhere and check out the temples or something. I'll be in touch tomorrow.
Wait, tomorrow? Where is their overnight?
What in the heck?
He's been in quite the state since that phone call earlier.
Maybe plans to keep, or something.
He's supposed to visit a grave.
Based on my deductions, today seems to be the day Zenkichi's wife passed away. He is due at her grave to pay respects.
Zenkichi-san's wife passed away?
I know, it's a shock. You didn't know he had a wife until earlier today.
That's why his daughter demanded to know where he was.
Oh, Zenkichi. He could have just told us what was going on.
Also, wasn't the way she was talking to him, like, really bad? Especially for today?
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling this isn't the first thing he's missed.
She was enraged by the sound of young female voices. She surmised, "You're just out partying right now, aren't you?"
Whoa. Talk about getting the wrong idea.
That's terrible. We need to go straighten things out with her right away.
I can't imagine anything going wrong with all of us going to that grave right now. We should try and catch up. No way am I acting as the voice of reason here. Let's go. Let's catch up.
Right. We should try to find a nearby cemetery. Where do we start?
I have found only one cemetery in the vicinity. He will be there.
Also, I need to know how to pronounce that name correctly. For the daughter.
Sorry, I'm late. Akane?
Akane, I wasn't that far off.
I'm not here for excuses. Go have fun with your girls. Goodbye.
No, you don't understand. I'm on the job right now.
Do not come near me again. Got it? Can't even catch Mom's killer. Can't even look your daughter in the eye? Of course. You refuse to face up to anything. The way I see it, you're no father to me.
So, not only did he have a wife, his wife was murdered? Why do I get the feeling that his wife is part of this whole thing? Like, maybe he is actually after Medice and he thinks that his wife was killed by them somehow? Okay.
Well, you know...
Well, this was the wrong decision. but I'm loving it.
What do we even do? We really crashed that ship.
She's really eviscerating him.
This whole thing is entirely our fault. We're the ones who should explain everything.
Hang on a second. Please?
We can explain everything.
What? You guys? What are you doing here?
Who are you?
We were his ride here.
Okay, and what do you want?
She's totally suspicious of us. I would be too, but
Sorry to barge in on this, but please, we have to tell you something first.
Did anyone think of a story to tell, or are we just gonna wing it?
Why did you come here? I told you, wait until tomorrow.
Well, we are the ones responsible for upsetting your daughter.
Akane-chan, right? We're working a case together, so we were all traveling as a group until he ran off to meet you. Since your father volunteered to handle the driving, he answered the phone instead.
Your dad's not that bad.
So when I talked to you,
He was driving us all to Kyoto. We're so sorry we upset you.
I see. In that case, please excuse my awful behavior. I'm sorry for jumping the gun and making a scene like that.
Yes, this is exactly how a child her age would act. In a completely rational and logical way. There is no way this would get blown out of proportion.
whoa, she's so well behaved. She's already more mature than Ryuji.
Well, at least the game's self-aware on that part.
Shut up! But for real, you sure don't seem like you'd be his kid.
You shut up.
So, Akane-chan, you and your dad made a promise about today, right?
We are so sorry he got here late. That's totally our fault too.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Akane. I promise. I really did remember it was today. It's just, this case is dragging us all over the place, and...
What's so funny?
Well,
Also, you told me none of this. Couldn't you have simply explained all this to me before today?
She's ripping into him at an adult level.
To think she's so cold to her father on such a day.
You know how the police can't talk about active cases and stuff, right?
That's right. In the Force, any information about a case that leaks to the public could ruin all our hard work.
Come on, just cut him some slack.
Ryuji!
Sure, I don't got a right to talk, considering all the hell I put my own mom through. But he's taking care of you, right? So don't go biting his head off over this.
Yeah, if I did that to Sojiro, it'd probably take him the better part of the year to recover.
I mean, it's not like...
We're not trying to pile on you, though. I'm sure you have your own reasons for what you said.
But his delay really was because of work. Please, at least don't blame him for that.
Zenkichi did nothing wrong. Apart from being late because he didn't plan ahead of time. But apart from that, he did nothing wrong.
I understand.
Thank you, Akane-chan.
We especially regret causing trouble on such an important day.
May we pay our respects as well?
Sure.
guys, thanks.
Don't sweat it. But don't forget you owe us one too, Zenkichi.
Hey, zip on the lips, cat. I am not explaining all this to Akane.
Don't worry, Akane can't hear a thing. Come on, let's go pay our respects.
We offered our prayers to the deceased.
So, 2 years. How the time flies.
2 years. Okay, sorry, I'm just doing a timeline thing on this one. I can't remember when Emma was sold, but 2 years from before now. So, This is about a year and a half after Persona 5. So 2 years ago. That's right in Akechi territory. Interesting. Was it an accident?
It was...
Well, I should go home.
Wait, what?
It was...
Was it? Okay. Sorry, it just seemed like a very odd line afterwards.
Oh, well, why don't we go together? I'll order some takeout.
No, thank you. I want nothing to do with you.
Hey, Akane!
She's not stopping.
Boy, is she icing Gramps out or what? This isn't just some teen rebel thing.
But she's so polite, too. I really wonder what could have happened.
Hey, sorry about all that. You guys really did save me back there. I've got to get home, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Be in touch. Yeah?
Fine by us, but you sure you're good to just go home like that?
Don't worry. She's just at that age, you know?
Uh-huh.
I know you don't get home too often, but is everything okay there? Akane-chan's eating well and all that?
Yeah, my wife's parents are just next door. She just shuts herself up in a room every day, is all.
Ah, well, we have somebody who could relate to that.
From what they tell me, she always eats in her room. Easy packaged stuff.
Really? It's that bad?
I'm always at work, so I really don't know anything about her diet.
She's a growing young lady. I hope she's at least eating well.
I'm glad we're spending a lot of time on her eating habits.
I mean, I send her money at least. She's already a third year in middle school. I'm pretty sure she's set in her ways.
I want to help her somehow.
Yeah, after what we put her through, I want to at least do something nice for her today.
Her dad's taken decent care of us so far. Why don't we treat him and the kid to a nice meal?
That's a great idea. I'd like to speak more with her. We can even help cook.
Sounds like we'll need to stay over tonight. Let's make sure we pick up plenty of groceries.
All right, everyone, after Akane.
I have 50 bits of salmon. This is the perfect occasion.
Huh? Wait a minute! You can't just invite yourselves over like that, damn it!
We just did. We're even walking off and we don't know where it is.
Hey, you damn kids! Are you seriously crashing my place? Am I just talking to myself here?
Ooh, nighttime.
Akane-chan, could you please pass the potatoes?
I was so looking forward for a chance to analyze his place, but I think we're just getting a black screen.
Oh, of course.
Aw, no need to be so formal with us. We can keep it real.
Real? Okay, thanks.
You got it.
Akane, would you mind helping me cut the carrots?
Okay, sure.
Well, they seem to be getting along in there.
Oh, okay, so we do get to analyze his place. So obviously, it looks like on his bookshelves, you've got like, almost look like folders, so maybe those are previous cases or things he's working on. You got a few books, but really the whole place is pretty empty. This is kind of like I own this place, I occasionally sleep in this place, but I don't really live here. Which fits the fact that he travels all over the place. And I also like the singular plant, just, you know, it's got some green in it. Yeah, it's not really that exciting. Oh well.
I guess she's warming up to us, huh? I seriously didn't think that could happen when we first met her.
I was kind of hoping it was a dump, but, you know, that's just me. There's more stuff to analyze in the dump. Well, she's a good kid.
I can no longer sit idly by. I want to help too.
Okay.
I've got it. I'll find an award-winning recipe and...
Chill your circuits, Sophia. The curry always tastes good when you make it together with someone.
Is that so?
I can't believe you've all raided my house like this. You guys have some serious nerve. Although, I can't remember the last time this place felt so alive.
Hey, so, Gramps? You don't gotta answer if you don't wanna, but what happened with Akane's mom?
Great question, Ryuji.
Vehicular manslaughter. A hit and run.
Wow.
So that's what she meant. She said something about the killer too, right? They ever get caught?
No case was ever pursued. Any suspect is way out of my reach.
What do you mean? They're out of your reach? So you know who did it?
It's none of your concern.
He does know who did it.
Sure, but
Hey, would you help put the finishing touches on this?
We're kinda in the middle of something here, Makoto.
Come on, off to work. It better be worth the hassle.
So good. Oh, these vegetables in Kyoto make curry so amazing.
Let me try. This is delicious. I'll have to report this back to Sojiro.
Are you alright, Yusuke?
yeah, I knew he'd lose it.
Curry that moves diners to tears? I wish I could try it.
How would that even work?
I want some too, but it's still too hot.
Don't worry, Morgana. We'll be sure to leave some for you too.
The brains of the operation thinks of everything.
I'm quite jealous of you, Meowgana.
Meowgana, fantastic.
Excuse me? Meowgana!
Who are you talking to?
The app on the phone?
Just myself. Anyway, how's our curry, Akane-chan? Do you like it?
Is it good, Akane?
That is it's good, but there's no way I'm telling you it's good. I couldn't possibly lose that amount of pride.
It's delicious.
Never mind.
Good! I'm glad.
We'd better keep our mouths shut here, Sophia.
Oh man.
The camo eggplant gives this curry an amazing flavor. I'm getting inspired. Oh, we got a new curry recipe.
Whoa. Did you just come up with a new dish? I can't wait to try it out.
Oh man, I could eat this all day. Time for another round.
Not today, Futaba. I'm taking another helping first.
Wow, okay.
All right, break it up. There's still more than enough to go around.
It really is good. Do you think I could make it by myself?
I'm sure you can.
I agree. You're very quick to learn. You'll be a curry master in no time.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Oh, I've got an idea. Want to take a bath later, Akane-chan?
Huh? A bath?
That's the best way for us girls to get to know each other better. I can teach you all the supermodel secrets to glowing skin.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. I'd like to learn those too. Mind if I joined you?
Come on, how big do you think the bathroom is here?
Akane and a few of the ladies went off to share a bath together.
You really saved my ass back there. The place may be cramped, but it's yours for the night.
Well, we're having a good time too.
Who the hell would ever guess the Phantom Thieves are a bunch of softies?
If someone is suffering, it's only right to provide aid when possible.
Sorry, I was just looking at the back right. Is that a CD player? Like, middle shelf? Just seems a little bit outdated technology, if I'm honest, but, you know, whatever. He probably bought it when it was new.
Yeah, we just do what we know we gotta do.
Help the weak and crush the strong. That's the Phantom Thieves way and always will be.
And we never forget when someone provides us a meal or a roof. Ever.
Oh, really? At any rate, I still wanted to thank you guys properly. It's been a long time since I've seen Akane so happy.
So, Gramps, about what we were saying earlier.
Ryuji, I love that you're asking the right questions repeatedly.
Sorry. A whole day's driving, finally catching up to me. You were saying, Sakamoto?
It's nothing.
Sorry, but I gotta hit the hay. Would you guys mind hanging out with Akane in her room for a bit? She's into some kind of online thing lately.
Uh-huh.
Something to do with some show about her faves? Clearly, I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure she'd be happy to fill you guys in on it.
Sure.
Roger that. We got you covered. Hear that? We've accepted a mission.
We waited for the ladies to finish their bath, then headed to Akane's room.
Good God!
What is this, then?
So, this is my room, and yeah.
I'm speechless. Those were good reactions. That's a lot of Phantom Thieves merch. This maybe explains why her father is also into us to some degree. Yup. That would do it. Wait, there's a little teddy on the bed as well. Okay. I wonder if that's a reference. Also, the picture that's on the shelf, second from the right, that is a picture of when we did the reveal for Shido. Like, that's where that picture came from. You got Noir and Inari over on the top right shelf. I think next to them, that's gotta be Futaba and maybe, yeah, that has to be Makoto, right, in there? Yeah, because the three originals are on the left. That makes sense. Weirdly, there is a Morgana picture, but there's no Morgana figurine. Okay. Anyway, let's find that interesting. Yeah, and then the picture that's on the wall is the same one that's on the I think it's, no, actually they are slightly different, but I think it's from the same scene. Yeah, I think that's just a later scene of the bit where the Shido reveal happened. Interesting. Also, weirdly, there's a yellow Phantom Thieves one in the picture frame on the left. I wonder if that's just a weird thing they created for this, or whether that's like an old bit of like art they had for the game. That'd be interesting.
Whoa, is this really all Phantom Thieves merch?
I didn't even know they made this much stuff.
Well, they are real famous, you know. I'm pretty sure some of these were only posted on super obscure websites, too.
Yup, Futaba already knew about all of this.
There are even some handmade ones.
It's too much, isn't it? I know, it's lame.
No, that's not it, Akane-chan. You're into the Phantom Thieves, yeah?
Huh? Well, yeah.
I think she thinks it's a bit of an odd question given the room's decor to say you're into the Phantom Thieves. It's like, yeah, you couldn't tell? Makoto is giving us all a loaded expression. Oh, she wants us to tell Akane?
How neat! We're all the same then.
Huh? You mean you're...
Yup, we're, huge Phantom Thieves fans.
Right! I love the Phantom Thieves. Go Phantom Thieves! Change their hearts and all that stuff.
Go Phantom Thieves!
Really? Awesome! I'm into the Phantom Thieves because they seem like the only ones changing this crappy world for the better. They're not just fighting with their lives to save the people in trouble, they inspired people to be stronger too. They've got up to 8 or 9 members, but all their identities are still a mystery.
I'm sorry, I'm counting us. We're like, with Morgana, we're at 8. Okay, that adds up.
From the footage gathered online, they all seem so cool. I can't help but wonder who they really are. Especially the one who's always in the middle. I think he's the leader. He's so mysterious and dreamy.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh?
That's so sweet.
You really do like the Phantom Thieves, huh?
Damn, Akane-chan is so awesome!
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to rant like that.
It's no problem at all. I'd love to hear more about the Phantom Thieves.
Great! Oh, maybe I could let you in on the show.
The show?
What show?
It's a live stream that's sort of all about the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, how interesting.
Yep, sounds like a great show.
Okay, just give me a sec. It's almost time.
It's been some time since we last met, fellow Phantom Freaks.
Wait, she runs the stream?
Let us enjoy our time together tonight, Phantom Thieves superfans across the world!
She mentioned a stream, but I didn't realize she was the streamer.
What? It's like a totally different personality.
So this is the online thing she's into?
I think she's doing the voice for that action figure.
Is she copying you?
That is not what I sound like.
It is time to express our gratitude for the Phantom Thieves from the bottom of our hearts.
Our channel has over 50,000 subscribers.
It's a young person's game.
That's easily a mid-tier account. I bet she's pulling in a decent income from this.
Yeah. Get in there, Morgana.
Oh, really? Should I go be a special guest?
So there are other supporters of the Phantom Thieves beyond the fan site alone.
It's embarrassing to admit, but it feels kind of nice.
My dear freaks, I'm sure you're aware of the Phantom Thieves' celebrated comeback. As of today, 3 more incidents fitting their MO have surfaced across Japan. This is cause for celebration. Let us welcome the return of the Phantom Thieves with open arms. Ha 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 ha!
Ha 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 ha.
She really acts the part.
Maybe she's just in an extra good mood? Her dad did come home today.
I have to agree. She reminds me of when my own dad would finally come home.
Really? You streamed like this too? What did you call it? Fist of the Phantom channel?
You really want to find out?
Ooh.
No. Sorry.
Well, that's basically what an episode's like.
That was great. You're an excellent showrunner. The spectators seem really into it too.
Oh, thanks. I've been doing these ever since the Phantom Thieves first popped up last year.
Kids these days are so impressive.
Really, Grandma?
Ooh.
I admit my grades are kind of slipping. I should probably scale back on the live streams for a bit, especially with high school entrance exams coming up and all.
Sounds sensible.
In that case, would you like some help studying?
You mean it?
Of course. Would anyone mind?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, thank you.
And you could do that with the parentheses anytime you deal with factorization.
Of course.
Wow, thanks, Makoto-san. You're a really good teacher.
I'm glad to hear this is helping. Okay, on to the next one.
Makoto just took fun and turned it into work. That's impressive.
Good thing we left this to Makoto. No way we would have been any help.
I mean, we're all looking at all the Phantom Thieves stuff, we're doing live streams, and now we're studying diligently. This is equally as fun.
Yeah, they weren't exactly falling over themselves for us to help out anyway.
Thank you so much for doing all this for me.
I mean, yes, it's probably better for Akane's life, but still.
Oh, it's the least I could do. We had to make up for intruding last minute and everything.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, I'm glad you did. It's been a long time since I hung out with someone.
What about your friends?
Well, I grew up in Tokyo, so I don't really have any friends here.
Really? I thought your father was in the Kyoto police.
After Mom's accident, he transferred here from Tokyo.
So this again fits into my, if it's 2 years past, that's when Akechi was doing his stuff. It also was in Tokyo, which is close to where it was. I think we might be adding some things together. It might not have been him, but it probably was the same organization.
He said it's because my grandparents live here.
He seems like a good dad. He probably didn't want you to be all alone all the time.
Yeah, that's not it. He just wants to blow me off and go get drunk every night. Not just that. Mom was murdered, and he won't... I'm sorry.
It's all right. You've been through so much, Akane-chan.
I've just been so depressed ever since Mom died. I wasn't having fun with stuff like I used to. Before I even knew it, all my friends had ditched me.
I see.
But nowadays, I'm doing a lot better thanks to my subscribers. But when I'm not streaming, I get really lonely.
You wanna know something? I lost my mother when I was young.
Huh?
At that point, my father had to raise my sister and me all by himself. Not only that, he was a police officer too. He would always be home so late, if at all. It happened so often that I really believed for a while that he didn't care about us.
Oh.
But one day, he was struck by a vehicle during an investigation, and he passed away.
I had no idea.
I had so many regrets at that point. I especially wished I'd shared more with my father. He had worked so hard for our family and the public, and I never thanked him at all for it. I just thought over and over, there's so much I wish I could say. I know it's not my place to speak on your father and your relationship, but even still, I wish you could find a way to not blame your father for his work.
But he... It's nothing. Sorry.
He definitely knows who did it.
If it's okay with you, would you tell me what happened between you and your father?
I saw him. The man that ran Mom over.
Oh.
What?
But they never arrested him. His secretary left behind some suicide note. Apparently it said, "I'm the one who ran over that woman."
That doesn't... If the police had an eyewitness, they'd never make such a huge error in their investigation.
So what's this? They never arrested him. His secretary left behind some suicide note. So his secretary committed suicide? Okay.
That's what he said. At first. Eventually, he gave up on it too. Him and the rest of the police. None of them listened to me. And I told them so many times. Why? Because I'm just some kid? The guy who killed my mom is still out there!
Akane-chan.
He doesn't care about Mom anymore. He doesn't care about me. I know he's just trying to find the next woman so he can get on with his life. I know he thinks I'm just in the way.
Yeah, that's our Zenkichi. He's such a womanizer. Yeah, he's always out in the town. So far from what we've seen, this is not an accurate portrayal of him, I'd say.
I wish anyone but him was my father!
Stop that. There is absolutely no way that your father doesn't care about you. I know you've suffered a lot, Akane-chan, but I really believe there has to be some sort of explanation for this. Hasegawa-san may seem like he doesn't care, but I have a feeling he does, in his own way. Just a bit ago, he went through a lot of effort trying to reunite a lost boy with his mom. He's been there for us as well.
But that's just...
I really mean it when I say Hasegawa-san reminds me of my own father.
Are you serious?
Even when I couldn't see him, he was always giving it his all for my sister and I. His family was always on his mind. And that's why I think your father's always working so hard as well, Akane-chan.
Really?
His face looks so much happier when you're around. It's completely different from when he's out in the world. That should prove just how important you are to him. You're the biggest thing in his world. Pushing him away isn't going to make you feel any better. It's only going to hurt you more. Instead, you should tell him how you really feel. Tell him everything, so you can't regret it later. No matter what you have to say, I know he'll listen to you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to help.
No, that's not it. My mom, she...
Please, forgive me. I really didn't mean to do this to you. Feel free to talk with me anytime you want. I'll be there for you whenever you need it.
Thank you.
Huh. Why is Akane crying? Is she in pain?
You'll get it one day.
Really? Akane-chan.
Thank goodness Makoto was here.
That poor girl.
Both Akane and Gramps are really torn up inside.
We ought to get to bed. We've got a long journey ahead of us tomorrow.
Yeah, my heart's all warm and fuzzy now. I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
Those kids.
I was listening in the whole time. Makes sense. Would you like to save your current progress? Sure. But this usually indicates, when it says, would you like to save your progress, what this usually means is, we're about to chuck about, half an hour to an hour's worth of story at you. Would you like to save and take a break? So I think that's what we're going to do. This was a really cool episode. I really liked seeing a little bit more of the background of the characters, and nothing feels like it's, immediately relevant to the situation at hand. Yeah, there's a few links, there's a few lines, there's a few things crissing and crossing. But what I think is really interesting right now is all this has really done is given us a better view into Makoto and a better view into Zenkichi, and I think that's really cool. So far, it's not followed the exact same formula as we've reached a new place, we've immediately found the person who has the jail. I mean, unless Akane has a jail, but it doesn't really seem like that fits it. Although she does run a live stream, so maybe she's getting her followers to, watch because of the friend code, but that doesn't really seem like that's connecting quite as well. So we haven't immediately met the person who we're going to deal with. It's giving us the story a little bit of time to breathe, which I think is kind of cool. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.